Oh yeah, it's 7:30 p.m. my time. Thank you for trying to support me and being passionate and compassionate with little kids. I saw my university of Texas expanding across the states so far. The athletic department. It just took me back to everything. And my friends here are trying to tell me America's back. How is America back? Last thing I saw was that the intelligence community is kind of fighting. They're not really friendly. Maybe some people in DC need to go to Texas. Seriously, like you need to behave like a Texan. You're not American enough for me until you go to Texas and live there and go to school there or college or I don't know, get your ass kicked somewhere there. Because if you're just in Jersey or Florida or even in Georgia, I mean, I don't care where you are. It's not American enough. You have to get the cowboy stamp in order for you to be really, really American. See, that's like one of the secrets, American secrets that we don't really reveal across the globe. And CIA said don't reveal this identity. But if you have to, in order for you not to get slaughtered, you can. Okay, the Texan identity. Alright. Like where everything in Texas is big and where you don't really mess with the Lone Star State. Yeah. You just don't ever mess with Lone Star State. Now imagine if you raise your kids in Texas. Jesus. They will be tough. Trust me on that. And if they take like a global... Guys, I did not have any intentions to wake up. Like I woke up early during sunset, sunrise, and I couldn't. I went back to sleep, I had nightmares. All the videos of kids being, you know, I just globally can't. Like, as a human, I can't. And I thought America had those morals, like had the morale. Humanity was an American morale. I don't know where it went. Is it the media? Is the media like messing up with America's reputation? Because people across the globe are kind of scared. They're kind of skeptical right now about America's reputation and credibility and the show. Is it a show? I mean, seriously, what kind of show where humanity is being done somewhere in the world, publicly, other places privately. I know that for sure, you know. And like uncalculated wars are being screenshotted. Because I can't really tell if that was a B2. I can't. I don't have intel. Even if I do, right now, even the intelligence community, like they tried so hard for the past 3 years to rebrand the intelligence community, for God's sake, and put out there the IC, the whole IC, right? This whole IC is getting really good, and we're getting really, really like faithful. We're getting really strong, and our analysis and perception and communication skills and the way we communicate with the world, like things will change. We'll go hard this time. We'll really, you know, we'll do our really best, and we'll not just like maintain like American national security only. Now we're gonna maintain the whole global security, which is amazing. It's really generous, you know, because you get to look. The hero is who saves the world, right? Person, human, got some things that saves the world or cares for the world. East, west, mid, like the whole thing. Doesn't differentiate, doesn't isolate, doesn't like divide to conquer, doesn't do all those like nasty little skills. It's just, and now you're getting this commercials like, oh, learn from CIA. Which CIA? Those who are responsible for the 9/11 man-hunting Osama bin Laden. And know what the hell is, where is that story? Yeah, I feel like a newspaper editor right now. Like, okay, where's the story? Bring me a story. I need a good story here. Let me read the story. Oh, no. editorial. Come on, we're editing this. You're not pulling on a few CIA agents and they're telling me right now, telling us right now, learn from CIA how to master classes. No, compassion, baby, compassion. And the camera knows what it's doing in the White House. The camera's like, all right, let's time out here. We don't, for those Americans, you guys have been, the people who are on American soil at this very, very moment. To you, the color of skin isn't really super significant because you see a lot of white people and like blue eyes and blonde hair and all this good stuff. Especially in Texas, we see a lot of like blonde. Like all I saw my whole life was like blonde hair, blue eyes. Even in cartoon, it's always blonde hair, blue eyes. Jesus, it's like Jesus was blonde. Come on now. So that's been the global marketing, and it's been very successful until this very, 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 very significant moments, very surgical and significant moments. The blonde hair, blue eyes. Well, you didn't. That's sabqatullah, but smalina. Like we're not even getting there. You want to explain that? No. My bad. We're not going there. So yeah, you've been enjoying a lot of like, in the other, you know, where the color white doesn't exist so much, they get really impressed with the blonde, with the yellow, with this, you know, like goldish color. So the White House had a really smart strategy for the past 24 hours, or probably like what, 100 days, and if we're to take an average, 200 days have passed, 3 big main like global shit. So like 200 over 3, let's just say 10% of the PR right now is going viral on that. So they're like, okay, we like him young, we like him healthy, and we like him like really like, you know, spicy, like feisty. Yeah, feisty has been a word. I've heard that word before. So get the cameras on the fucking feisties. Get the cameras on the feisty. Hi, feisty. You little feisty. Oh. Get the cameras over here. Because we, the old boys, no male enhancement will help. I mean, unless you're Texan. Seriously, unless you've been really, really farming, like genuinely, authentically farming and riding like a horse and a bull and all this stuff. Like, you have to be very healthy to keep up with a young feisty. But whatever. Anywho, so they had this smart strategy, and this strategy has been working in the region, so-called region. It's like, get the cameras on the blonde, and just put out the war for a minute. Okay, now don't get out there and say we didn't hit the targets. You get out there and say we hit the targets, and you get out there and say we did not hit the targets, and you say what the fuck, what targets, and you go back to men and women, and you get compassionate. You just get your hair done. What is your job description? My hair done. End of text. Thank you, sir. That's an old friend, but whoever or whatever. And so they caught up on that. They caught up on that really fast. They're like, well, the whole globe is gonna go crazy on this blonde, and they're gonna call it the blonde civilization. So Jesus, actually, it's interesting because we're coming closer and closer to 4th of July, and I don't know if my American folks really know the American history or the colonial history or studied. Like, do we know the history? Have anybody, an American person who's really, really American? Like, you can tell you're American when you enjoy a football and beer. And sarcasm is different for you. But anyway, and like home is a dream and a dog is a big deal. And yeah, some little, and using force and using power is like, I need to be dominant, is out there, and but yet I still have morale. I still have like a conscience. Like I still want to, and I also still want to be the master of the world with consciousness. Okay, how do we do that? That's a very like, well, why don't you communicate with the world? We're trying to communicate here with the world to understand what the hell the world wants, but the world is a little feminist here. So we're gonna make this feminist movement, and I saw, actually, which is really interesting. I love how Facebook just reads me. This African females of Africa movement. Africa needs a woman. Say that to the North African motherfuckers. they want her blonde. So you need to get a South African woman who is white. But we're going back to that shit. Can you believe it? That's so sad. It is like, so like, are we going back to like discrimination of color? It looks like that. Like, let me see your color, buddy. Oh, you ain't white enough. Let's go. What the fuck? You ain't blonde enough. And no wonder, like, a lot of... So no, and a lot of salons, like, they like to play around with the hair color. Psh, lots of women do that for their men. Yeah, because men, they want to see. The white man, like a genuine white man, like an English white man, likes to read and likes to put instructions and likes to, dominate. Oh, it's not going to work. There's a mixture of Texan and a swan. My friend. Oh my God, no wonder. I was half asleep when I watched him. My friend, the old Kong with the golden hair, Jesus. I don't know what the hell. Or who the hell instructed him to out of nowhere talk about the Aswanian Dam. I thought it was the Ethiopian Dam. No, we don't want to take all the dams here. Okay, well, I'm threatening you. Oh yes, I'm eyes on you. Eyes on you. Did you know that was that feisty? You probably didn't. Did CIA know that? Shit. They did not see that scale coming. How do you flip? Like, you just get all American and then cowboyish cowgirls, and then all of a sudden you get like really home girl from the hood. Or not a hood, actually. He doesn't understand what Aswan means. This is an intelligence failure. 100% intelligence failure. Because you have no clue, buddy, what those people are like. They're not even like the cowboys and cowgirls. They're I mean, you know, when in their fight, like, let me give you an example of welcoming gestures in a happy situation like weddings. When they're happy, they shoot. They shoot guns. When they're happy, they're like, "Talat talagate, boy," you know, they get hard. They might. They get really excited with the bullet. Right? I did not see that before. And so, and in Texas, when we used to get happy, we did not get so drunk. Because you gotta stay sober in Texas, because we don't mess with Texas. No. Lone Star State. Get away from Texas. Why? Oh, I need Trump, Mr. President. Please, once you're done with all this circus, please take care of UTA, University of Texas. It has geniuses. And lots of engineers and bioengineers and neuroscientists and all this good stuff. Like, yeah, low-key. Shh. They're in Texas. Oh, Texas. And the country music, Halle Belly. Oh my God, I miss Texas. I really genuinely miss Texas. It's my childhood. It's a piece of my childhood. So that Mr. Sir, whatever, where is he? Is he in Florida? I don't give a shit where he is right now. But why does he go off on, like, this threatening isn't strong. when you threaten a human being or a country or a nation or whatever, state, whatever you think it is, isn't powerful. Threats are not powerful. Actions are very powerful. Seriously. I'm just sitting here drinking some Scottish and like throwing off some threats. I'm gonna see who buys it. No one. Some people do. Well, we'll wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up, please. Please, hey, you. Wake the fuck up. Yeah. Next. It's just he's really old. I'm younger. Still very young. I'm not turning 38. Hell no. I'm turning 39. That is very young. Well, I'm gonna kid him. That's very young. But yeah. So before I slept, I saw this inhumane scene. I couldn't. I just couldn't. Some people said that they couldn't sleep for 2 days and 3 days. Just the scenes. Like, how do you protect your eyes from seeing? Like, are they real? I mean, the monsters on Earth. Like, are you sacrificing kids? Is there a plan somewhere on Earth, on God's green, yellow, I don't know, colorful Earth, to sacrifice, to give kids? Who are you sacrificing? Like, why? And, oh, we're gonna sacrifice our motherhood. For what? For a fucking career. Yeah, so the white man gets more glorious. You know, he needs to, like, be the hero of the world. Okay, cool. Now save the fucking kids. How about that? Objective number 1, save kids. And then we're gonna give you this crown. Then you're gonna be Mr. Hero and all this good stuff. Not just your own. Like, if you're a human being, you should feel others. Otherwise, you're just a gold digger. In school, they used to think I was a princess because I used to wear a lot of yellow gold from Arabia. We had gold. Like, it was so interesting that I used to give people gold for gifts, as gifts, like our neighbors. And they were so happy. Oh, where'd you get the gold from? Arabia. Oh. And then we realized later on, after 2008, that they used to take petroleum they used to drill baby drill from the house that I used to love so much in Texas. It was on top of a hill. Like, the landscape was flat until our house came. And it's still there, and it had like a mountain, like a little mountain, so. And we didn't know that there was oil or petroleum. We as like owners, quote, owners, right? Yeah. Like with a mortgage, do we really own something? You probably own your humanity. That's like as maximum as we get. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we get a check. What the hell? The government decided to get real and get honest and, you know, and satisfy our suspicious, like, curiosity. We're drilling, baby drilling. Why is Texas not giving oil to? She keeping her oils reserved just in case something crazy happens down southwest and just. No, don't say civil war. Civil war is a bad thing. Don't. Oh, the judge had like this little. You know, they worked so hard to edit that. Okay, 6 guys or 7 guys with cowboy hats. And get Texan. Get a Texan accent. How about that? Because once you get super comfortable in Florida, you know, Florida has like a mixture of like Latinas. And the Latinas are very sensational and sensual. They will conquer you sexually, so be careful. Yeah. She's good in bed, man. I need that. Like, you know, this is, yeah. Where a white woman works her ass off, actually, to, I don't know, in the name of career. Yeah. No, Egyptian women here, they're a little pampered. They're actually very pampered. They get people to carry groceries for them. Can you believe it? Yeah, and like when you're in the salon, so many people take care of you and pamper you and all this stuff. I'm like, nice. And they have maids, which is to me unethical, but like I don't like having. I had 3 maids, but I didn't call them maids. I called them nannies. One nanny is to just, you know, when she babysit me, she would take me and rock me. Like, we need to shake her a little bit because she's feisty. She doesn't sit still. She's vibrating all the time, and she needs to move. She needs to hold stuff and make love all the time. Like, she's like a little very hot baby. Yeah, since I was a kid, like my first crime. Horrible. It's not funny. I shouldn't laugh. I was 3 years old. I had no clue. This little razor, they used to shave their faces with razors in nanny's house, in grandmother's house, well, where the nannies used to semi-reside. I didn't know what that was for. They told me that story because I have no memory of that. I was only 3, right? And I'm like, look at your sister's face. What is it now? You owe her compensation for life. Okay, what did I do? You took the razor and you were like, okay, let me help your face. That's so sad. I mean, until this very moment, she has 16 stitches. They said I did it. I did not do it, sir. I did not have a clue. I was only 3. I'm trying to play around with whatever toys I had. And I thought that razor was a fucking toy. Some woman put the razor inside there and they just get it out. I saw that in movies. I didn't really see it in real life yet. Hopefully not. Because, get out. But they would say that they put it inside their mouth like that, and I mean, they get in a close proximity because here, or some places they get really, there's no personal space. Like you get close to each other, and then you have to smell their mouth, and then boom, how did you fucking hide that inside there? Didn't it? Because it's a razor, it should be sharp. Did it really hurt your mouth? Is there like a private spot inside somewhere inside there where you hide a fucking razor? Say that to the pampered little toys and capital hell. My friend, my African American friend, who I met in Florida, has been nagging for decades now for me to move to DC. And that means I need a dog. Do you know what that means? That means I'm gonna be super emotional. I'll have to go home to take care of my dog. I can't just leave my dog, right? No, not dog as therapy. For therapy, dog is dog. Because you know how it is in DC and Capitol Hill. Shh, nobody is friendly. How do you get married in DC? How do you fall in love in DC? How do you get really authentically genuine in DC? You can't be genuine. If you're in DC, bro, put your humanity aside, put your authenticity aside, put your feelings aside, put everything aside. I don't know. But DC is it's different in DC. The Capitol Hill itself, because, you know, you camouflage DC with real people. Good stuff. Good business. Too transactional. Are we going back to abide by the Constitution? Because if America is back, then America needs to follow Constitution. Yeah, that's why I want him back. Because now it's constitutional. Okay. Is there a Constitution? Because are we changing the Constitution? The First Amendment? If the First Amendment is active, my Facebook shouldn't be censored. It's so censored. It's too censored like my vagina. It's as censored as my vagina gets. I should take a trophy for keeping my vagina censored. I should take that trophy. If I turn 40 with a super censored the little beautiful flower down there, too holy. It's I'm not Mary. I'm not Mary. I did not sign up to become Mary, the Virgin. Actually wanted the opposite, but it's not happening. So I want to keep her as virgin as possible because Queen Elizabeth, not Elizabeth King of the blacklist and the cabal, which comes out eventually. on of the intelligence community. You took that off the movie or the series or the show. Oh my God. Did you like, hey, we need all the script writers of the globe. Gather up here, please. We gave them as much Netflix as possible. We made them sit home. 2020, they were just like binge watching. And everything was so normalized. We normalized those video games. We were like, shoot, baby, shoot. And now, like, we're doing it in real life, so nobody really has emotions about it. Nobody's gonna talk about it. Nobody gives a shit about it. Or we're gonna just like, oh, okay, sorry, we're not hearing enough voices in the world to get the Gazan kids saved. Do they have to be white with blue eyes and blonde hair? They're kids. They still have a chance to learn. They have a genuine chance to learn. They're not terrorists by default. Kids, I'm fighting for kids now. It's horrible. It's inhumane. It's unethical. It has nothing to do with human morale or constitutional. It has nothing to do with morals. Period. It's sad. It's disgusting. How do you get credibility? No, work harder to get the credibility and take care of those kids. Save those kids. You're sending them CIA paramilitaries to get them to eat. Like, sometimes when I eat, I feel like throwing up for eating. Like, I feel guilty by default, which is not good. It's another syndrome that is coming up right now. You know? And cleaning up all the images and visuals of, I don't care what race, color, or religion they are. Kids are kids. If kids in plastic bags, how can I erase this memory off my head? I can't. It's hard. But when we were in Texas, kids were important. They're a priority. You don't mess with them. You just don't mess with nothing in Texas, period. Yeah, I had racism. I had so many attempts of rape, but I had to protect myself. I'm like, okay, Texas, strong women? Okay, cool. We're gonna get strong. And then here, oh, honey, you don't have to be so strong. Oh, Lord. This sexy, handsome Egyptian, tall and dark and handsome Egyptian man. Oh, you're gonna fall in love once you see him. He's gonna take care of you. And he actually does. Alright, well, then how am I gonna be so strong if you're gonna take care of me all the time? I need to make sure that I can take care of myself when you're gone, baby. I'm not gonna you care. Yeah, when they fall in love. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if that's love or just having a moral compass. But they have a moral compass. I witnessed those men who have moral compasses, and by default they protect. They have a natural sense of protection, which is amazing. And it's not a race. This is the thing. It should be a collaboration, not a freaking race. We're not racing here which dick is better. We're collaborating to make the world better, a safer place for humanity to exist. White House briefs. Okay. Okay. Professors are coming out. Okay. All right. Here we go. Everything starts like coming out right now. Just when I'm about to like sober up. But Texas, I do miss Texas and the Mavericks Center. I don't know how developed it is right now. We're so developed back between 2006 and 10. We're so developed. We had the best of the best. And the engineering department, we had a lot of fun. We had, it was amazing. Why isn't Texas talking? Not sure. Well, it left an impact, right? Yes. Every university, everybody who's been to through the educational system, we have this phase called college phase. Yeah, and it's really important. It's like where our memories, our dreams, our ambitions, our hopes, and like first heartbeats and first relationship, first everything. Like it's this beautiful period of time where we're just like, we're in between adulthood and hey, be careful once you're in the real world. I used to hear that all the time. Once you're in the real world, shit is gonna it's gonna be different. As of now, you're just in the research world, in college, in the university. You're still under protection, per se. Okay? But all this is gonna change the instant you walk that stage with your diploma, Bachelor's of Science in Psychology. Once you graduate, you're gonna see hell. Okay? And if you go to any of the coasts where people sit there and get their tan and drink their pina colada, you will get roasted. And if you decide, oh Lord, it's been a journey. It's been a really nice journey. And if you decide to leave the tropical landscapes, right? Tropical climate, and go get cold and get your vagina to freeze in DC. Oh Lord, without Brazilian waxes. Oh Lord, man, I missed. Damn, it's been a journey. If you decide after all this lubricant tropical climate to go and get in this Virginia cold-blooded white supremacist, politically correct, your vagina is gonna get cold. Yeah, and that's really good for work, because no vagina working is good for work, because you get to think when their vagina is not, lubricant. But if you're originally from like a really fertile, it looks like I feel like I'm a 17-year-old kid. 18, keep it legal. 18. Okay. We're gonna keep it legal. That concerns me. Like my researcher's colleague in college was engaged with she was a really devout Christian. And her fiance, she didn't sleep with her fiance. To me, it was super like, really? Yeah, we took a minute off of research and cognitive memory. And I'm like, hey, is this even ethical what we're doing here? But anywho, talk to me about your boyfriend or your fiance. What is he like? We did not sleep together yet. Really? Yes, because I'm a devout Christian. Like, well, why the hell are you calling me like a radical? I kind of want to have that life. So you just kiss? Is it a kiss? What do you do when you... Anyhow. But after that, I went to the hospital because I got heartbroken. And then when in Florida, things flipped. Like, girl, you don't have a sexual life. You ain't working for us. You ain't doing shit because you need to have sex first. So the morale changed from a state to another. Like I thought I saw the cross in Texas, and in Florida, happy-go-lucky, man. So whatever, just like seriously. And the radicals are still there. Like the more, which it hit my head for a minute. Like the beautiful climate here. I mean, does Mar-a-Lago even get exposed to this shit? Has like 100% contrary side, where hey, really, like, no, we contain them. It's like where we contain those little motherfucking monsters, and then we ship them when we need to get shit done. Tim, you took us across the states here. I did not even go to California yet. No. I'm still here in the South Coast. Yeah, Southeastern, baby. Longhorn. continue later. Bye.